G'day everyone, Be Asian Dad here. Today I'm going to show you two tools that help with troubleshooting. These two tools have been built into Windows for a while, and they have been shown to me for a number of years by one of my friends and colleagues, and it has been absolutely God sent, these tools. Now one of them is hidden away and not many people know about it, so be sure to wait until the end of this video to check that one out. As you know, trying to resolve a problem, 60% of the process is diagnosing the problem itself, so you can then work a solution. And these two are fantastic to help in that process there. So let's get down to it.
The very first tool I'm going to introduce to you, it's called the Snipping Tool. Now this tool has been built into Windows since Windows Vista, so it's not a new tool. Now what it does is it's a screenshot tool, so you can use it for troubleshooting. You can actually use it for other document creation as well too, so which is very useful. Now to get to the Windows Snipping Tool, it's easy to just press the start on your keyboard or the Windows key, or you can on the bottom left hand just click on start and just type in snip. Now I do this a lot, is pretty much right click on it and I will usually pin to start or pin to taskbar. So pin to taskbar, will put it down here. Pin to start, we'll put it back to here. So once you type in Snipping Tool, just go into it. Now as you can see, the Snipping Tool will probably soon be updated and it's going to be phased out, more than likely by the end of 2019 or at the start of 2020 when Windows 10 does its update to the next feature version. But I'll just explain this one because this is the same. I will go through Snip and Sketch and then right after this, just show you the difference, how to use it as well. So at the moment all you need to do is click on New, and pretty much you do get your cursor, you'll see your screen will go to grey, and pretty much just left click and you can do your selection. And as you see, once you do the selection, it will take a screenshot of it. And what you can do with it is you can even do markups on it, so you can actually write on it all you want. You can then also do highlighting, you can erase what you don't want done, and then pretty much you can either copy it or send it, or the most useful thing is to save that screenshot. I'm just going to save that, and then you can then send that file off to your tech support or to someone else, or put into your document. Now in the other options here you can see the delay. So what the delay does, I'm going to choose to 3 seconds, is it's going to delay the selection part for 3 seconds, which is what I selected, and then you can then do your screenshot. So it's good for you just waiting for a message to pop up before you take that screenshot. The other thing you can do is to change the modes here. Now at the moment I've got in rectangular mode, which means you pretty much choose the. Now I'm going to do it in freeform snip. So new, and pretty much I can then draw what I want specifically, and that takes a screenshot. Then again you can save. Now I'll just show you what Window Snip does, and this is a little bit interesting. So I'm going to bring another window here just so you can see what happens as well. So I'm going to go in window mode and I'm going to click on new. So as you can see, whatever your mouse's cursor is on, highlighted, it will take a screenshot of that area there. So if I put my mouse over the PowerPoint slide, which is in nearly full screen, it will actually take whatever's in that sort of area, including what's in the foreground. So I'm going to show that here. So I'll just do just the application here in the foreground. So I'm just going to choose that. That's now, you can see it's just that window there. Now I'm going to show you with just choosing the background without putting the PowerPoint slide as the focus. I'm going to take a screenshot. As you can see, it takes a screenshot of the PowerPoint slide plus whatever it's in the foreground here. So it takes the actual whole entire area there. So the Snip and Sketch. The Snip and Sketch, the easy way to access again is to start, click on Snip, and it will be called Snip and Sketch. and as you see, it looks a little bit similar. They've changed the interface a little bit, but pretty much does the exact same functions. So again, you click on New Snip up here, and this is where you actually can change the different modes. So at the moment, rectangular mode, free mode, and you've lost the window mode. It's now just full screen. Now I'm going to not do that at the moment. I'm going to show you down on this little caret top here. This is where you can change the delay. They're taking away a lot of the different time delays. It's now just to 3 seconds and 10 seconds, and of course instantaneously. So I'm just going to do a screenshot here. Now you've got all your markup tools up here. They have included some different markup tools. So okay, this is for touchscreen. You got the pencil, you got ballpoint, you got the highlighter there, and of course the razor. Now there's this new thing called ruler, so you can actually type in a rule. You can actually bring a ruler in here, which is pretty sweet. And pretty much if you bring a pencil in there, I shall get the color one here. You can pretty much use that ruler to draw things as a straight line, which is pretty sweet there. And again, you can recrop it if you really wanted to as well, which is a nice little feature they've added in the new version. And again, you can save the file, copy it, or just share that file directly by email. I'm going to give you a bonus tip. So really nice little neat feature is you just click on the triple free bars and click on settings, go to the first one. You can pretty much make this print screen of your keyboard to automatically go to this application of Snipping Sketch. So once you click on that, scroll all the way down, probably go up a little bit so it's about 3/4 down, and you can pretty much, it's by default it's turned off, so you can go to use the print screen button on your keyboard, which is usually located on near the insert, home, and up and down. It is usually above. It can be above, or it could be a function key. If you've got a laptop, you definitely need to have a look at your laptop. It will be called print screen or PRT screen button, and all you need is click on flip, click on, and that automatically will then use your print screen. Will automatically, if I close my print screen, I'm going to press my print screen button now, it will automatically do straight away. Pretty sweet. Now the next tool is one of those hidden ones actually. Now this one, it has been since Windows 7, and this was called PSR. Now it's also been shortened to Steps Recorder. This is fantastic to show your IT guy or anyone to troubleshooting, or even a client who's getting issues, where you can actually follow their steps to actually reproduce the problem. So just type in start, type in steps, or the other way is called its old name, which is PSR, which means Problem Steps Recorder. Enter it. I'm going to just show you how to actually do a recording for this steps recorder. I'm going to use a scenario of clearing the cache of Chrome. So I'm going to click on start. I'm going to go to my Chrome here. Click on the triple buttons here. Click on settings. I'm going to scroll all the way down, click on advanced, and I can find clear cache button. I'm going to clear it, and there's a nice little comment here, little tool here, which is called add comment. So this allows you to say, for example, I just want to find out what does this button really do. I can just highlight this little with my little mouse and cursor. I can then type in, what does this feature do? Question mark. Okay. Say for example, I'm going to try and maybe I want to change language. Okay. Now I'll just click on add another new comment. Again, I'll highlight this part here. It goes, is this the place I use to change language for the browser? Okay. I'm going to press stop recording to show you what this produced. So this produces a file here, not yet, but kind of gives you an overview of what happens here before I produce a file. So you can see the timestamps, what happens, what the user did on the keyboard, and also mouse clicks as well. So you can see what I've done here. I've left click onto my mouse to select this application, gone to up here, shows you what it's gone to this left view menu, and pretty much I'm just going to scroll down and skip some section here so you can see, but it's nice to have a real read of it. And this is the part where I actually then highlighted a section to then create a user comment. So you can see there's my comment says what does this feature do, to actually highlight this. And the second part was I scrolled down and you can see there's a second comment I created just before, which is highlighting about language itself. So you can return packages, actually gives you a little bit other more parts to it, and if there's any errors, it tells you operating system, which is fantastic, and it kind of breaks it down to also processes and applications that happens there. So it's really nice in what it does, and all you do is click on save, change the file name. I'm just going to test, and it has create this little zip file. So once you actually unlock the zip file, so you can actually send this file to your IT person or someone or your client itself, to actually say you can actually then have a look at the file to help diagnose the problem, or even just see the actual steps itself. So and it saves it as a MHT. Now it saves it into a MHT file, HTML file, so they can just double click on it. I'm just going to open up in Explorer, doesn't matter, some sort of browser or needs to actually have a look at it. Go away, I'm just going to have a look. So as you can see, that's exactly as it is, which is quite nice. So you can actually click on these to actually make these screenshot larger or smaller too as well. So it's really nice in that sort of sense, and it has a very nice compacted format. So it's actually very small when it actually gets compressed as well too. So
if you know about these tools, comment below. I'd love to hear about them, or if there's other ones that you actually use a lot that help with troubleshooting. Put it in the comment below. It'll help me, or help a lot of other people who watch this video as well. And if you enjoyed this video or find it informative, give it a like. And if you haven't done it already, subscribe to my channel. We're here in the bottom right hand corner for subscription, as I do upload a video every Tuesdays and Fridays. And as always, remember, imperfections in life makes it beautiful and interesting. I'll see you in the next video.